Hi friends, this is the Nifty trading plan for 6th of February. So today is 5th of February. We'll have a look at today's data and we'll see what is in store for tomorrow. So let's first look at the chart. So now today market closed well above this 20 and 50 period moving average. So today the plan was to buy any dip and also sell any kind of rallies toward this 12,050 to 70 if market finds some kind of resistance. But today initially there are some kind of resistance around 12,050, but market was able to cross that and close around 12,100. So now Nifty has closed above all the moving averages, which is positive. Okay, any kind of dip towards this 950 is a good area from the chart. Okay, and if we get any kind of dip towards 11,950, that should be used to buy. Here the 10 period moving average is at 11,994 and this 950 is today's low. So this is a good place now, and in the coming few days we will see how this place is going to be very important, and we'll see how market reacts once it goes there. Similarly, now on the higher side, once this 12,100 is crossed, we have pretty good chance that market can rally further. However, this is only the chart. Now we have to look at the momentum and the volume, because volume is also very important. Just looking at the price means we are ignoring the volume. So now let's look at the momentum. So from the momentum perspective, today MACD has given buy signal. It has turned positive, which is again good for the bulls. Okay, now let's have a look at the volume, that is open interest. Okay, so today I am not going to the option chain. I have taken the data. If you still feel that we should take the data from NSE side, you ping me in you comment on the video, and I'll do this from tomorrow again. So now the maximum call is at 12,100. So it has shifted from 12,000 to 12,100. That means the resistance has gone up, which is good, positive. Now the maximum PE was at 11,800. Now it has also gone up. So this is also positive. Okay. So till yesterday people were writing 12,050 call. Today people started writing 12,100. So maximum build up on the call side also has gone up. Similarly, maximum put build up has gone up from 11,900 level to 12,000. So from the option chain data, it is pretty clear that everything is green and positive, which is good. Okay, PCR is increasing. Yeah, so someone asked me what is PCR. PCR is total put divided by total call. Okay, so how to interpret that? If the PCR is increasing, that means it is positive, it is good for buying. If PCR is decreasing, that means it is negative. However, once it reaches certain value on the upside and downside, there is chance of reversal. So PCR going is good and positive, but once it reaches 1.5, 1.6, then it is a negative. Similarly, PCR increasing is negative, but if PCR goes below 1, that is positive. Okay, because in many of the indicators we have the concept of oversold and overbought. So that is on PCR. If you still need any more clarification, I'll make videos on PCR, MaxPen, VIX separately. So okay, now let's go further in the discussion of today's data. So MaxPen also has increased from 11,900 to 12,000, which is again positive. VIX has again come down by 1 to 2%, which is again good for the bulls. Okay, now we'll look at this data of FI data. FI has only bought 248 crore. This is very interesting. Yesterday also there is not heavy buying from FIs, neither from the DIs. Today also DIs have not bought much. In fact, FIs have short the market. Index future they are short 320 crores. Index option they have bought, that we will see in the subsequent point, because that includes both call and put. Stock future they have bought 481 crore. Stock option I have just kept it here, but we will not get much from that indication, from that parameter. Index future till yesterday they were 68,000 contracts short. Now they are 110,000 contracts short. So short position, FIs have increased their short position in the index. Okay, FI long short through option, they were 100,000 contract. Now they are 91,000 contract. So that way the short position has not increased. Okay, now the Nifty OI. Nifty OI has slightly increased. That means even if market is going up, there is not heavy build up, which is a matter of concern. If we are looking at this data yesterday and today, there are no heavy buying. Still market is going up. Okay, maybe I'm not sure LIC data will not be captured here. That we have to see. I am also not 100% sure, but I think if LIC is buying, that might not come in DIs because they are not the mutual fund they are not into mutual funds. So still I am not sure on that, but it is interesting that last 2 days there is not heavy buying, still market is going up. So this obviously this is short covering and there is some buying also. So we need to be very cautious. Even if the market is going up, everything looks positive, market is above all the moving averages, and then option chain also is showing that everything is positive. VIX has decreased, which is good. Max pain has increased. Okay, PCR has increased. So everything looks good. Only thing is this volume, the buying volume. Okay, but anyways, always price is supreme. So even if there is some doubt from the volume, as long as price is moving, we should not fight that. That's why today actually this 12,050 was supposed to be a very key level. So morning I exited my long position, and again through put selling I entered long. So initially I was long with call option and I exited the call and I sold put. Once market reached this 12,050, I exited and then I went short actually, but again 12,050 was conquered, so around 12,070 I exited. So that is fine. The important thing is you should know why we are buying or selling, right? I don't want you to give an opinion that you should buy or sell. Based on all this data, we are taking some trade and we are coming to a conclusion. So it is not necessarily required that your conclusion and my conclusion will be same. However, the thing is, as long as we have some data, some chart, and based on that we are taking the decision, you know when to change. You know when to change the side, because for example today 12,050 we are telling it is going to be very key level, and it was the key level for the day. It was not crossing, then immediately once it crossed, then we had a 40-point move. So if you know the logic behind your trades, you will take full responsibility of your trade. If someone just tells you buy, sell, you will not be understanding why, right? So as long as you are taking the decision based on price and data, this should be fine. Okay, so pivot point has also obviously increased. Now for tomorrow, S1 S2 is coming at 995 and 11,900, and R1 is coming at 140, R2 is coming at 191, 12,191, that is. So for tomorrow, what is the plan? Tomorrow we can again have some kind of gap up. As of now, I mean, looking at the US market, as of now it seems that tomorrow there can be a gap up. We are not sure how the US market will open and close tonight, but if you see, US market is heavily in green. So tomorrow we can expect again some kind of positive opening. Once we have a positive opening, we should be cautious around this 12,150 to 12,200, because FIs from the FIs we have not seen great figure. So for tomorrow the plan is, market is in uptrend, everything looks good. We should buy if we get a dip towards 11,950, 900, or even 12,000. We should look to buy. Just because there is a dip, we should not buy. If we get a dip, then we should see some kind of confirmation that market gives a dip and it is not falling further, and in fact it shows sign of reversal, then only we should buy. Similarly, if market goes up towards this 12,150 to 12,200, and if market stops going in the direction and it shows some kind of decreasing momentum and resistance and some kind of what you say, I mean, if you can see that it is now again falling from that level, we should look to sell. Okay, so for tomorrow we should be open to trade both the side. If we get a dip toward 11,950 to 12,000, we should look to buy. Any rally till 12,150 and 12,200, we should look to sell. So that is for tomorrow. Take care, trade well, and see you tomorrow again. Thank you.